Welcome, everyone, to Ruston, Louisiana, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech, and the fans are in Joe I.A. Stadium ready to have a good time. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Bowling Green Falcons, taking on a team from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. The Falcons offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Smashes through. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Flushed out of the pocket. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Falcons come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought in the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
And the Falcons will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Punt will bounce out of bounds, and they're going to spot it at the 25. So the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs offense will have its first possession of the game. Offense set on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Dances away. And the quarterback was trying to extend the play, and the defense brought it to a close. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield, so the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity, and they weren't able to do it there.
Swings it out to the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Quarterback extends the play. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
Louisiana Tech will have to punt. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. On the move from inside his 40. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Trying play action. He's got his man. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down. It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. They really need to convert this 3rd and 1 to capitalize on that great field position. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. The Falcons moving quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, BG.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Louisiana Tech, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. On the option. He'll pitch it. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Trying to escape and get it himself. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Ramsey. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. 2nd and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Using his feet to buy time. Still on his feet at the 45. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Going up top on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Ball still spotted at the 34. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. He'll take a shot. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 4th down, flexing that muscle in the run game. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Ruston. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Joe in Lincoln Parish.
We're ready to get it started here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field, trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo. They'll leave it with him. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson to pass. Got his man on the outside. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Offense working from the pistol. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. 3rd and short now from their own 48. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Bulldogs are marching down the field.
Defense in that situation just has to know to stay in their lanes. You know, it's hard enough to get this guy down on the ground, but you just can't let him escape. You got to build the fence. You got to build the cage. Keep him in the pocket, and that time he was just able to use his athleticism to get outside and go pick up.
And that pass intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how to pull it in. It's just a knack.
Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Still running at the 40. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Extending the play. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
Sometimes you just got to give credit. Like, we had it covered. We knew it was a pass. Everything covered underneath, but the quarterback does such a good job of making that second play something special, pulling it down, getting the first down pretty easy.
And that's just a great job by the defense shutting down that jet sweep. You see the team speed they have on defense. They're willing and ready and able to go sideline to sideline with anybody in the country.
Going with the counter play here. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The Falcons are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. That's the end of the quarter, and Bowling Green has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Picked up 6 on that last one, now 2nd and inches. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Falcons. That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 10 to Rutgers. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates you'll see in here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Wilson will throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's complete. A huge pickup. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. He's going to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. Louisiana Tech pushing the tempo.
First down for your Bulldogs.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back and keep that momentum going.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Louisiana.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. They get him down after he makes the catch. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it.
Brings up second down.
They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Might as well give it to him again. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's looking to pass. Moving away from pressure. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. To be honest, both of these offenses played as if they were waist-deep in mud. Plenty of struggles, and they come up just short in this one.
Definitely a defensive struggle here. So the good news for this team is you like what you saw on that side of the football, guys making plays, but the offense has got to be able to pick it up. You've got to be able to find ways to generate explosive plays and generate points. They couldn't do it.
And it's very frustrating for a defense when you see your offense time and time again not come through. They did their job. Offense next time just has to do a lot better.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another